All right, so if you're hot in your garage, gym, or you're outdoors, we're gonna go over this Amico 20-inch wall-mounted fan. They do make them 18, 20, 24, and 30-inch. Come with 2-year warranty. You have the tilt oscillation option. You do have a DC brushless motor up to 9600 CFMs, and you have many great features like dual remote. So we're gonna go ahead and mount it, go over the pros and the cons, see how it performs. So if you got questions or comments, you know what to do. So let's get right to it. All right, let's see what comes in the box. All right, so we got the arm here. We got the little mounting bracket. And we got the anchors. All right. Got the manual. Nice blade. It'd be kind of cool if it came in different colors and you could pick whatever color you want. Alright, so you have your remote control. It does come with the batteries and a mount. And the good thing about this setup is that you can mount it up high, and then you don't have to worry about, you know, the actual little chain or going on the ladder to turn it on and off. Nice remote. Got a little double-sided tape, some batteries. Nice. You also get a feedback what speed you're on, which I like that. All right, so this is your motor. It's got plastic casing. Got a little handle up here. Okay, looks like it's got some little holes in the back for maybe cooling it off. You have your power cord, your manual switch. So, you know, you can still mount it up high. You lose your remote, you can still, you know, turn it on and off with this, and it also tells you your feedback right there. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and install the blade. You do have a flat spot and a top end on the shaft. You're going to loosen your screw. We'll tighten it by hand or use your Phillips. Make sure it lands on the flat spot. I'm going to tighten it just a little bit. Perfect. All right, make sure the cover is nice and tight, but everything is inside this little channel. And once you're finished, tighten the bottom with the Phillips. You can put the little cover on. One of the things I wanted to mention is the way they designed this, you know, kind of like goes like this. I would have loved for it to be like that. So this ugly part is behind the fan and you don't see it. You know, this will be flipped higher, so you put the fan on here. I think that would have been a nicer look than you know, having it like this. That's like kind of like the only thing, you know, that I would you know, have a little complaint about. So let's go ahead and mount it on the wall. I know it comes with this big anchors. You know, these things are super heavy duty, but they're sometimes a little hard to remove, you know, from the wall after you use them. So I personally like using these type of anchors. They have already the big, you know, washer built into it, and it's going to work perfect. And if you need to pull them out, you know, you just got a little hole that you don't have to deal with this type of anchor. So I'm going to be using my own on the wall. All right, so once you have your bracket on the wall, time to install. And you have to loosen up these two screws right here. Okay. And then you might need a ladder, depending on how you want it. And all right, so once you go ahead and install it, so it's loose right here and it's loose right here. You do have a hole that lines up with this long screw, but I kind of made it too much to the left, and I kind of want to center in this area. So, you know, you could kind of like turn it a little bit so you could be closer to the wall. That's what I meant earlier. I think that this angle here should be a little bit less, and it should be the other way around. That way you don't see this bracket here when you're looking at the fan. So I'm gonna probably put it a little bit there, and that's not supposed to, it's supposed to be straight, but I'm okay with it the way it is. I'm just gonna tighten the top one and then tighten the bottom one. I'll probably either cut it or find another one up there. So once you have it tightened, I'll do it there with a screwdriver in a minute. And you have your, a remote here that you could cycle, you could do your timer, it shows you the speed, and you could on and off. So I'm gonna put a little, double-sided tape, put it on the wall, put it like right here so it has a, little cleaner look. You can still see it. This is about 5.5 feet long. I think it should be just a little longer, so you could reach. I'm a little short. I want to put it in the wall and like a nice little setup there. So I'm gonna have to probably extend it by maybe a couple feet from my outlet, but I want to make it pretty. Zip tie it. You want to also leave a little bit of leeway. So when you do the tilting or isolating for left or right, you want to have enough little, a little play there, okay? So before you, zip tie it and make it pretty. So I'll do that. That's on low. You have the auto. You can turn it off. Perfect. So now it gives you feedback, speed 3, 4, oh my God, this thing blows so much air. That's on high. Six. That's on 4-speed. 3, 2, 45 decibels on speed 1. Absolutely awesome. You could do the auto oscillation. Right there is on 1, and I'm pretty sure you can barely hear it. Absolutely love it. Super excited about this fan. I wish I would have bought, this, some time ago, but definitely, like I said, with 2-year warranty, the velocity that you have, the actual, decibels, you can't beat it. So you could put this in any garage, your workshop, a gym, outdoors, and it's gonna actually move a lot of air, which is a very important thing. So with that said, guys, if you got questions, comments, you know what to do, don't forget to like and follow. Do check out some of our links, they do help out the channel. I'll see you guys in the next project.